best neighborhoods in 2026, and this one is going to be Golden. You know, I've had Golden on the top of my list personally for pretty much my entire life for a few different reasons that I'll share in a second, but overall, Golden has just always been desirable to a lot of people. But in 2026, the reason I wanted to specifically share it with you guys on this video is because it's evolving right now in ways that make it even more compelling in the long term. So if you're not familiar, Golden sits just to the west of Denver, a little bit west even of Arvada and Applewood, and it's right at the base of the foothills. And it has that direct access, as I shared earlier, with I-70. And you have that immediate access to the mountains for all the great recreation that's at our fingertips. Skiing, hiking, mountain biking, even just a quick 10-minute drive to Red Rocks Amphitheater, one of the best music venues in the entire world. You know, in Golden, you are going to find everything from historic homes, townhomes, even some hillside properties, and some very, very luxurious foothills estates. That lifestyle here is really built into the community. Tons of trails. You've got Clear Creek, which is really fun in the summertime. Lots of breweries, and just a really walkable downtown. Downtown Golden is one of my favorite areas when it comes to walkability. Lots of restaurants, lots of character, just lots of community, so many great things going for it. So if you guys are really looking for walkability, in addition to maybe that Old Town Arvada, I would also put Downtown Golden on your list. Now, one negative is there isn't a ton of inventory in this area. So anytime I'm helping people look for homes and we're considering Golden, that is one challenge we often have, is there's just not that many homes currently on the market and available to tour. So if you guys are really gung-ho and passionate about Golden, just be aware that you might need to have a little bit longer window of considering homes. Being able to, you know, if you look for homes and you don't find the one that you're really passionate about, it might just mean you have to wait a little bit longer until more inventory hits the market. So a little side note that I think is important, because Golden oftentimes does become a little frustrating for buyers because of its very minimal inventory and its very high prices in comparison to some of the neighboring areas like Wheat Ridge. And one last thing on Golden before we close this video out that I want to share with you, because it is very relevant and time sensitive as I film this video in the beginning of 2026, is going to be a brand new redevelopment that is actually in the downtown Golden area. And this is known as the Clayworks District. So it's this multi-block redevelopment, is in downtown, and is bringing a lot of stuff to the downtown Golden area. New restaurants, more retail, some offices, and even some more community space, while still preserving a lot of the historical elements. A lot of the buildings in this part of downtown Golden are very historic, very old, lots of cool exposed brick, even some painted murals on some of the sides of the buildings, just lots of character, which I love. It's one of my favorite aspects of Golden, and definitely a reason why so many people choose this as high on their list for considering places to move to. Now, I'm going to leave you guys though with this about Golden. The reality check with Golden is that it's very expensive for a lot of the inventory that's out there, and there's also a lot of tourism traffic. So you're going to have a little bit more of people that don't live in that area but are coming there either for a day trip, or in some cases people that are even maybe flying in and staying in Golden to have direct access to the foothills, or maybe even to stay in Golden and go to a concert at Red Rocks. So you have a little bit more tourism-based foot traffic in downtown Golden. And that's something that I think has some pros and some cons, but overall I think is a positive, because it's just making that area even more vibrant and more healthy when it comes to the retail stores, restaurants, all that stuff. So, Golden definitely, does command a premium when it comes to price point, but for many buyers, that lifestyle makes it worth it. You really are that much closer to the mountains, that much closer to a lot of what so many people choose to move here for, which is that outdoor, active, healthy lifestyle. And man, I'll tell you what, I can't think of a better place to really embrace that than Golden. So even though it's number 5 on the list, in a lot of ways, I put it at number 1 going into 2026. So